Your life right now is likely a blur of overlapping demands. Endless emails, hundreds of notifications, and thousands of micro-decisions, all competing for a fraction of your attention. But consider the possibility that this suffocating complexity is actually a trick of perspective, an illusion generated purely by scale. Behind the chaotic noise of daily life, every distinct object, thought, and force in the universe is tethered to a single, indivisible origin. Recognizing this hidden architecture of reality offers a highly practical way to find focus and grounding in a world that constantly tries to pull you apart. To understand how to navigate this, we can look to an 11th century Persian philosopher named Naser Khosrow. In his text, The Feast of the Brethren, Khosrow approached the chaos of existence with strict mathematical logic. Khosrow pointed out that any astronomical number is entirely made of the number 1. A million is a single unit repeated. Break it apart, it collapses to 1. As the root cause of counting, 1 is the uncaused center, the pure intellect initiating the universe. He then mapped this logic onto the physical world. Consider a mature tree with thousands of scattered branches, leaves, and fruits. Traced backward, all of that sprawling multiplicity compresses into a single, compact seed. The exact same logic applies to human anatomy. The body contains incredibly complex organ systems, competing impulses, and trillions of specialized cells. Yet every bit of that staggering diversity originates from a single biological drop. When both abstract mathematics and physical biology demonstrate that the many always returns to the one, the overwhelming complexity of our universe suddenly becomes traceable, readable, and far less intimidating. Khosrow wasn't alone in this deduction. This search for a singular origin echoes heavily through Western philosophy, particularly in Plato's assertion that every scattered physical object is merely a shadow of a single, perfect form. Plotinus mapped this out as emanation, arguing reality radiates from the one, like a star, becoming scattered the further it travels. Move east to China, and Laozi's Tao Te Ching presents an almost identical blueprint for reality. The Taoist progression states that the singular Tao generates the two opposing forces of yin and yang, which interact to create the three, which then give birth to the infinite multiplicity of the world, what they call the 10,000 things. If you want to keep exploring the deep structures behind our world, please take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Persian logic, Greek metaphysics, and Chinese philosophy all arrived at the exact same structural conclusion. Reality is a singular unity that intentionally fractures itself into countless pieces. Understanding this mathematically is one thing, but living it is another. The 13th century Sufi mystic Rumi translated this abstract geometry into the emotional reality of human suffering in his monumental work, the Mathnawi. Rumi opens his epic by describing a reed flute crying out in a mournful, hollow song. The flute weeps because it has been cut away from its original unified reed bed, trapped in an agonizing state of separation. He illustrates the danger of this separation with a parable about 4 travelers from different lands who find themselves in a violent argument over how to spend a single shared coin. The Persian wants angor, the Arab demands inab, the Turk insists on uzum, and the Greek demands staphiel. Their conflict is entirely generated by the multiplicity of language. The fight only ends when a wise man takes the coin and simply buys grapes. The travelers realized they were ready to kill each other over the exact same object, completely blinded by the different labels they placed on it. Our personal anxieties and our societal conflicts follow the same pattern. We suffer because we get trapped in the scattered branches of the world, forgetting the shared root that connects us all. So, how do you apply an 11th century Persian mathematical proof to a 21st century inbox? First, when you face a problem that feels impossibly complex, treat it as an illusion of scale. Stop fighting the individual symptoms. Trace those dozens of scattered branches down until you locate the single root cause driving them. Second, apply the grapes parable to your daily interactions. Most interpersonal conflict is an illusion of perspective, a clash of different vocabularies for the same core human needs. Recognizing this makes empathy a logical necessity. Third, fiercely protect your attention. The modern economy is explicitly designed to pull your focus outward toward the 10,000 things. You counter that gravity by deliberately anchoring your attention inward on a few tightly defined core values. We spend vast amounts of energy stressing over infinite, unpredictable falling leaves, while completely ignoring the trunk that holds them up. You do not need to outwork, outsmart, or conquer the chaotic multiplicity of the modern world. You only need to trace it backward, cut through the noise, and remember your connection to the One.